Today I'm going to be making outfits inspired by the Amazing Digital Circus in Infinity Nikki. We are going to start off with 3 of the popular characters. Starting off with Pomni, she is going to be the main protagonist in the Amazing Digital Circus. She's kind of dressed up in like a jester type clown beat. So we're basically going to try and make an outfit inspired by a jestery circus type of clown. So at first I took this marching band outfit. I thought it was like a really good fit. It dyes really well. I added a lot of accessories to just be golden because why not? I thought it would look weird if there was red. So I just changed everything golden and the majority of it will be blue. And then I did the weird armpits as red. I actually did not like that at all. So I went hunting for a completely different outfit piece. I settled on Tambourine Call. It is a 4-star outfit piece from the entire outfit called Verdant Verse. We're going to do some heavy lifting with the colors. We are going to make the main part of the outfit blue. I prefer the color blue. If I like the color red, I'd probably switch them up, but I like the color blue. And then we're going to change some of the diamonds, some of the little small pieces to turn red or scarlet red. I used the brightest colors. I was not sure if I was going to like them as the brightest colors, but honestly, like her outfit is pretty bright, so I just thought it was kind of on theme, as well as like the little yellow accessories. The next thing I went ahead and jumped into was her pants. I don't like a lot of pants. There's not a lot of good pants, but we found these little circusy looking pants. I went ahead, threw them on, and then I just made the slits red and I made everything else blue because you don't really see any of those other pieces. We didn't have anything really to turn gold. I did try to turn some things gold, but I really didn't like it. Now I know Pomni does not wear socks, but I thought a lot of her legs was showing, so I thought it would make more sense if I gave her some socks. I gave her something simple with little puff bubbles on the socks just to kind of match with the jester hat. I moved in with these really quirky boots. These boots, you can change the color separately, but also togetherly. It's really weird. She does have a red boot and a blue boot, so I went ahead and tried to customize them. I think they came out really good. We do have like this big emblem, big fat emblem piece. I didn't really care about that. I didn't really touch it that much. I kind of just left the emblem piece alone. And then we added some gold as well on the bottom side of the heely boots. Now I know the Amazing Digital Circus characters, they don't really have a lot of accessories, but I wanted to add accessories because why not? Adding accessories is fun. So I went to look for like something poofy for her earrings, and then I realized I didn't like that. So I chose like this colorful red, blue, and yellow. It kind of just matches. For the glove piece, I was actually really stressed for this because I was like, I don't think I have like multicolored gloves, but we did. I actually have like 2 types of them. So I chose this pair. I chose the white and black pair over the darker one just because I know that they're going to dye a lot easier. Luckily the red was on the darker pair, so I know I was perfectly fine. I really like how she's coming together. You have to trust the process when you do this stuff, because sometimes I make outfits and I'm like, god, this looks awful, but I actually liked where this was going. For the hair, I thought the hair was done, but I realized maybe I should just change the hair color actually to brown, because Pomni actually has like a dark brown. It's not black, so I wanted to change her hair to a darker brown. I did like one of the makeup options, but it was way too much, so I went with something more subtle. For the eyebrows, I decided to use like the sad eyebrows because I have an obsession with sad eyebrows, but also Pomni always looks effing scared, you know? And then there's absolutely no way I could do the eyeball contact option, so we went with the ring eyes that you get with Crimson Rhapsody, and that's basically how she came out. She looks really cute. The next character we're going to do is Ragatha. I really like Ragatha's design, but it's really simplistic. You don't really have a lot of options for that, so I decided to use our first grooming ability 4-star outfit that we got. I thought that one would work. I just needed to definitely change the hair color to red. I did try the other orange tones, but I think they were a little too orange for me, so I just picked scarlet red and I messed with the glossiness a little. Now working on the dress was kind of depressing because the dress really could not be dyed the same color that Ragatha is wearing. She's wearing like a blurple. I like the corset piece in the middle. Some pieces of it looked like the color I was aiming for, but majority of the blues did not work. A majority of the purples didn't work, and the other set of blues that this outfit comes with is way too bright. So I kind of just had to mix and match because I noticed that some pieces were brighter than others, other pieces were darker than others. So I kind of had to just like do my best. I do feel like the shoulders are way too bright, but I could not make them any darker. I tried. I could not make those things any darker. Moving on to the shoes. Her shoes are just big black squares, to be quite honest, in the show. So I tried to find something that would kind of accentuate her outfit, and I really liked these lacy heels, so I threw those on. Luckily I didn't even have to dye them. I just feel like they really matched her entire set. And then of course Ragatha has a big bow on the top of her head. I did want this to really shine, so I used the ribbon waltz bow because honestly that's kind of a slay move, and it dyed beautifully. I think it really like put everything together. She looks so freaking pretty. But anyway, for the earrings, I went ahead and found our little sewing kit type of earring. It's only on one side. I don't know why I keep finding one side. The other side has a little button on it. I was able to match the earring piece pretty well. Now moving on to like Ragatha's neck piece, I did kind of want to glamorize her and give her like a really cute necklace because she was looking really hecking cute. But then I went to like, you know, the collar section. The collar section always makes me regret putting on a necklace. I really liked the lacy collars around the neck, but I realized that it's not Ragatha enough. So instead, I decided to settle with the choker called Pillowside Violet. It's very simple. And then also I used the 4-star grooming abilities eye patch piece because it's a really big button. It was perfect, honestly. And then the sleeves, she does have like the end pieces, cuffs or elbow cuffs. She did have those in white, so I was able to add some extra sleeves. I dyed those white, and then I didn't really need to use anything else for her. We just really needed to work on her makeup. I really didn't like the eyebrow options for her specifically. You can't really see Ragatha's eyebrows for the most part, so I went with something that just matched with her hair. So I gave her like red eyebrows. And then for the eyelashes, I wanted to use like red lashes just because, you know, I'm trying to give her red hair look, and I thought it was cute. And then luckily Infinity Nikki does have a lipstick combo that kind of looks like a doll, so I slapped that onto her lips, and voila, that is Ragatha. She's so beautiful. The next character is Jax, the purple rabbit. He is known for being a trickster, and he's very sarcastic, sassy, and arrogant. So in order to incorporate some purple elements, I decided to find some short hair, but it kind of looked like snappy. I thought the hair looked snappy. He has a snappy attitude, so I wanted to give him snappy purple hair. I did lower the gloss because I think it doesn't need to be that glossy. He's not a shiny character. We actually have a few options for the pants or the overall suspenders. I did check on a lot of them. Some of them were like too thick for the bands, so I decided to use the 4-star ability, housing ability, overally suspender pants, and then I made them like orangish red because they're not straight red. So I just did this like red orange for him. I put on a purple striped sweater shirt. It does come in like white, blue, and pink, so I did dye that purple. Jax isn't really wearing shoes, so this was kind of a quick one for me too. I just gave him some purple like glittery socks because why not? And then I also gave him some shoes that don't really have like a bottom part, a sole. For the headpiece, I went ahead and used that Alice in Wonderland Outfits bunny ears headband that they had. That was perfect. I just dyed these purple and threw them on top of Nikki's head. I kind of wanted it to match as close as I could with the sweater, so I think I did that pretty close enough. Jax is really simple for Infinity Nikki because he's not really wearing anything. I didn't want to go super too much to make it unrecognizable really. He doesn't wear earrings, but I love the earrings in Infinity Nikki, so I went ahead and gave him the silver seashells. I thought they were really cute. They're really simple and they're not as noticeable. Moving on to the gloves, Jax is wearing yellow gloves, so those were really easy. I'm just really particular in the texture on how the gloves will look, so I just really needed to find the gloves I really wanted, and then I just dyed those yellow. Moving on to the makeup, I decided to give Jax kind of a simple type of makeup, but also kind of dark, just because he has a very gloomy, pessimistic, and arrogant attitude and personality. I did want to find some eyes for him. I don't think we have a lot of yellow eyes. We don't have the white parts of the eye turning yellow at all in Infinity Nikki, which is fine. So I just went with the closest yellow eyes that we had. We didn't have a lot of options, so I decided to use flowing grains. We picked a purple eyeshadow with some cute little flowers and studs on the face. And then for the eyebrows, I really wanted to go with something more serious or very like don't bother me type of vibe. I went with the straightest black eyebrows that I could find. For the lashes, I didn't want to give him like va boom lashes, but I either wanted it to match with his hair color, something kind of flicky, something spiky, because he has such a spiky attitude, you know. I thought thought Lost in the Woods was really pretty. It's the spider makeup. I wanted to give him a very dark, gloomy vibe. So his lip base is a dark red. It's like a dark raspberry. And that's how Jax came out. He looks actually really cute. I don't think he looks bad at all. Okay, and let's go ahead and throw them on the runway. So we're gonna start off with Pomni since she is the absolute main character. I think she came out really good. I know that this runway has a filter on it, but I think she looks really good actually on the overworld. She's so cute. She is so pretty. I think she looks really good. I really like the colors of the blue and red, and the gold looks really nice to complement everything. My favorite part of this whole entire outfit is definitely the shoes. I love the shoes. The shoes and the hat actually are pretty cute. And her makeup looks so good. You can see the blush and everything. I loved that. I am so proud of the Pomni one. Next up, we have Ragatha, our little queen of optimism. She is so pretty. It does look super freaking blue. I really wish I could have got more of like the blurply look for her, but I just couldn't. I really couldn't, but I still think she looks really good. I think it translated really well. She looks so stunning. She looks so stunning. Wow. I love the hair. I think this is really cute. It's very high contrasty with the filter they use for the runway, but I think she came out really, really pretty. I really like the sleeves that we clipped on there as well. I think it really brings everything together. It makes it look so much better. Like, oh my gosh. And last but not least, we have Sassy Jax. Super simple. It's a super simple outfit. I do know on the shoulders it does clip a little, but honestly, I really like how this one came out as well. She is not wearing shoes. Look at her. Oh my gosh, she looks really good. It's like a cute little simple cosplay. It definitely could be better, but honestly, Jax is like a full rabbit, and that's the best we can do. We don't have fantasy makeup or fantasy skin tones in Infinity Nikki yet. Maybe I'll try and remake this outfit if we ever get fantasy skin tones, but for right now, we do not have any. But she came out really cute. I really like him. And here are all three of the outfits together. This is like a new series I'm doing on this YouTube channel. We're really just going to reimagine a lot of characters from other games, topics, genres. After this video, I would love for you guys to vote in the poll that I'm going to post with this video. So definitely check my community posts on YouTube so you can vote for which outfit you like the most. I think my favorite outfit personally is Pomni. I would love to know which one you guys liked. I do have some ideas of what I want to do next time. If there are any characters from any video games or TV shows, anime that you guys would love to see reimagined in Infinity Nikki, I would love to try and kind of do a deep dive and see if we can reimagine them in this style. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.